Good morning, guys. Welcome to the last full day in the Balkans. We are still in Macedonia at the moment. I've been in Skopje the last 4 nights. I have one more night tonight until I fly out somewhere really exciting tomorrow. The number one recommended thing that I have been told to do in Skopje is actually to get outside of the city and experience Matka Canyon. I waited about an hour for the bus today. I kind of knew when it was going to turn up, but it didn't turn up at that time. It turned up like half an hour later, and I was just stood at the bus stop for ages. Eventually it arrived, and then about 30 minutes from the city, we have arrived at Matka. I've been told by some friends that we can go on a boat ride here, and I need to find that. The bus driver sort of stopped here, but we need to find our way into the canyon and go find this boat ride, because who doesn't want to go on a boat ride in the canyon? If you guys are new around here, my name is Dane Luca. I post weekly travel videos. Currently Tuesday and Friday. I am traveling around the world at the moment, we hope. So please consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see future content. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I have zero idea where I'm going right now. This is where we're trying to get to. Trying to go to this boat ride here, and then apparently the boat goes in a cave as well. There's just not really any signage. This place is pretty beautiful, just very green. Hey, we've finally found a sign. I've literally been walking for 5 minutes, but this reassures me that I'm going the right way right now. I just love the sign. Oh, I can see a cave. Maybe that's the cave they were talking about. This is so weird. There's like a big, almost, I think it's a dam. Is that a dam when it like, the big wall holds water? And there's like a little drip coming out of it, or like quite a big drip. But it's just so weird seeing the river at one level, and then again at a different level. Okay, so I've kind of arrived to some boats, and I was told by my tour guide the other day that there's 2 sort of boats that you can do. One you pay 400 dinar, but that boat ride stops and lets you get out, and then the other one's like 200 dinar, and he just sort of goes around the canyon. So I wanted to do the more expensive one, but there's no like signs or anything. There's just like one guy down there. It's also very quiet, like I haven't seen anyone except those people, which I don't know where they've gone. This is the channel where I do things wrong so you guys can do them right. Kind of at the main canyon bit, but I'm just very confused. Things aren't signposted very well here. So, kind of like, do I just get a coffee? Because I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Absolutely stunning. But I want to work out how to get this boat ride. Okay, so I figured out I want to do one of the tours that goes into the caves. I think that's what Witty Travel, shout out to you guys. You recommended that to me, but there's like no one here. So I will just keep walking around, I guess. A little update, the man turned up and I asked him about the cave tour. He said that's fine, but because it's a group tour, we need to wait for other people. He suggested me to go and get a coffee, which I was like, okay, fine, I'll do that. I love coffee, so I'm gonna get a coffee and sit by the canyon. I have bought my ticket. It was 400. Waited not too long actually. After I sat down and had a coffee, a lot of other people showed up, so that means that there's a little group to go on the tour. I'm definitely having a bit of a moment today. I was literally looking in the mirror and I was like, maybe I could just shave my head. Like, I've always considered shaving my head, but they say that you're going through something when you start to consider like changing your hair. So I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I was just like looking and I was like, maybe. Well, this is cool. I'm gonna sit. I need to plan this wisely because I don't want to sit in the engine, it'd be really loud. So maybe I'll sit at this end. Okay, so one of the reasons that I wanted to do this tour is because the hour-long one actually goes, or drops you at the side of a cave. which I'll take you guys to now. Very cold, very dark. I'm not sure if you're even going to be able to see me when I go in here. Oh, it's a bit creepy. I'm at the front. Kind of reminds me of a horror movie. Oh my god, what's that? Oh, that scared me so much. It was like pitch black in here, and then all of a sudden, loads of lights just turned on. Like I literally can't even see the floor right now. Oh my god, I thought there was someone like sat over there. You know when it's so dark that you start to see things? Does this not look like a person sat on a bench? I still love that I just came in this cave when it was pitch black. Like, I can't see anything. And now look at all this light. I just want to shout something really loud and inappropriate, but there's kids back there, so I won't do that. Okay, that was pretty cool. Time to get back on the boat. Would I recommend to come to Matka Canyon? I'd say it was enjoyable. It's pretty easy to get here. It literally took half an hour on the bus from the city. The activities here are pretty inexpensive. I will say the first boat company you come to, it's 200 dinars and it's a 30-minute boat tour up and down the canyon. Go to the next one, it's 400 dinars, but you actually go up to the cave and it lasts an hour, so I would recommend doing that one. The only thing I really wanted to do when I came here was do the 1 hour boat ride to the cave, which I thought it was pretty cool. Like, it was a nice way to spend my morning, and now I'm gonna head back into the city to do some more exploring. I think this is the smallest and funniest bus station that I've ever seen. It's literally... Huh? Pardon?
What is this?
Bus station? Well, that was freaking weird. I don't know what that guy was saying. I don't know if he thought I was talking about him when I was like, this bus stop is so funny. But when I turned the camera off, he was literally like, what? And I was like, the bus stop, it's funny, like it's small. And he was like, oh, the bus stop. And I was like, yeah. I have absolutely no idea when the bus is gonna turn up. Feel like the bus could arrive. It could be 1 hour, could be 2 hours. Hopefully it's not 3 hours, because I actually want to go do a few more things today. Okay, it's been an hour. This is the part about travel that I hate. Unpredictability. Like, you can't plan things sometimes. Like, I feel really lazy because I've only done one thing today and it's 1:30. I left the house at 8 AM and I'm just like still here waiting. More waiting. This is when I'll insert that little SpongeBob thing where it's like 10 years later.
3 days later.
And I'm still here. I'm tempted to hitchhike, but it's all families and there's like one car going past like every 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna keep on waiting because that's the only option I have. Someone did warn me about how unpredictable the buses are here because the bus is going out of the city, they're not that regular. So I ended up waiting an hour and 20 minutes in total, and then I was like, right, I'm just gonna get a taxi. Luckily a taxi showed up, cost a little bit more than the bus, but I didn't actually see the bus on the way back. So now I've just arrived at the city mall. Let's go do some shopping, guys, in this really big mall. For copyright reasons, I cannot show you what I'm listening to right now. Are you really surprised? If you're not surprised, I just can't listen. I can't stop listening to Britney. We had a kind of successful shopping trip at the mall. And I say kind of successful because I needed to get a few things. Like, I needed to get a new iPhone plug wire thing. It was £38 from the Apple store. £38. Now, I don't mind paying like £10, £15 for one back in the Apple shop back home. And then I was like, how much is an iPhone in here? The iPhone was like £1,500, and I was like, oh my God. So I think it was because it was an international mall, and obviously they must pay a lot more to import those things. But I was like, holy hell. I got a face serum from Lush because I was running out of that. Got some surgical disposable masks just because I think where I'm going tomorrow, you'll find out in the next video, subscribe. I'm gonna need them because there is a lot more restrictions there than there is here. I also had to print out a form. I had to go somewhere to print this, but I'm not gonna show you what it is because I want it to be a surprise where I'm going to next. So yeah, if you wanna follow along to that, subscribe. So I'm gonna, did I mention subscribe? So I'm gonna do that and then take you guys out for a little date night in Skopje. Just me and you. Skopje, baby. I'm actually losing the plot. I'm back out of the house for the final evening here in Skopje. I'm going to head to the place that me and Janine went out for dinner last night. Not last night, 2 nights before. It's like a very healthy place. I had a nice curry, so I kind of fancy that again. I knew I made the right decision coming here to get my food. So I've ordered a Satan wrap burrito with some fries, and then I also was feeling a little bit cheeky. So I ordered some chocolate cake, chocolate vegan cake actually. I came here for food the other night and it was really, really good. I'd say it was like a 9 out of 10. I was tempted to get the curry that I got the other day, but I was like, I'm gonna get something different today. And I'm gonna eat this now because it's looking pretty tasty. Well, that was one heck of an adventure. I've just like had a really nice meal. That chocolate cake probably didn't need it because I think I've had chocolate cake every day this week. Diet starts tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. So I was at dinner and I just thought to myself, wow, you have been in this part of the world for 9.5 weeks and you guys have come along with me. Comment below, what was your favorite country that you saw me visit, and which country out of the 7 countries would you want to visit yourself? I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this Balkans adventure. It's been a lot of fun. We've seen a lot of things. We've eaten a lot of food. We have nearly had a lot of meltdowns, but we made it. We absolutely made it. So yeah, I'm gonna go sort my stuff out. I've got a bit of a long day tomorrow. My flight is not till 6 p.m. and I have to check out here at 10 a.m. So that means I have 8 hours to kill in the daytime, which is not good. So yeah, I'm gonna go, but take care. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got this far, please consider subscribing if you want to see future travel videos. I post every single week on Tuesdays and Fridays. So yeah, take care and peace out. But yeah, what the hell? What the Jeff? I feel like Jeff is my replacement for a swear word, so I'm just gonna say what the Jeff. People are staring at me. What are you looking at? Please stop looking at me. Oh my God.